We're
have
loaded
more?
into the game, and we're ready to
Check.
rumble. Let's go. Let's get it.
Okay. MllePeps and Casterrapier are 2 players on Whamen, which has a very weird spawn. What just happened?
I think they have the wrong locations. Interesting,
That
but this
is a
map
fact.
was played out, so we are going to be counting it.
Oh my gosh, what a wild spawn! This just in, guys. At least we know why the replay didn't work.
Haha. All right. I mean, it was played out, so for all intentional or all intents and purposes, I guess this is what we'll have to. This was the game.
This is what we're dealing with, and I hope you guys enjoyed this vision we got. I also didn't know this was possible. Even those what is, I almost said sheep. Even those fish seem so deep in. I feel like the left side of the map's gonna be ignored though.
Yeah. I mean, this is interesting though. Okay, this is interesting though because
Mm. 4 big golds.
golds are
With
like
water.
down here, right?
Yeah, they have to go to that side. They have their 2 normal golds, and then they have these 4 golds. This is like mega random right now. This is the true test of skills.
So yeah, I think this is a outcome of not having teams together. By the way, just for reference. So we'll have to double check that with the players.
So mystery placement map. Yeah, this is basically like mega random, but in a very professional tournament that we have organized to prove to tournament sponsors that we know what we're doing, and we're very. Luckily, they don't play this map, so they won't know anything.
Well, actually, though, MllePeps actually picked this map. So no, sorry. Oh, let me double check those. That's before I say anything. Yeah, it was actually Caster who picked this map, so it's actually her mapping, right?
Okay. Yeah. So maybe she feels comfortable in water. I don't know. Did MllePeps get her dock up at the same time? 'Cause I think it was
Still
a
not
little
up.
bit late. What is up with this amount of villagers though? Did we miss something? How did the Oh, it's because of the fishing ships. Fishing ships, yes.
Fishing ships.
But is that an idle TC as well? Please check that TC right now.
13, 15. Yeah, maybe. What about?
If that was an idle TC, girl, it's okay. That's an improvement point. We got there. Hi, Jury went fishing immediately. Yeah, Sassy's monka-essing in the chat, Sassy. Yeah, I think they forgot the button, but we didn't tell them to press the button, so I'll take blame for that one. Now, the food eco from HRE. Oh god, I don't know how many times you guys have played HRE on 4 lakes, like against HRE. They just go fast castle, and by the time you realize they're fast castle, they have 600 units in your base because the food economy is just so intense for HRE. Once they get control of the water or just any stable food source, you're just gonna have men at arms constantly.
Yeah. I do have a pretty decent Aachen chapel here, though. It's pretty far out, I have to say, but building up with a lot of villagers here. This wants to get up to age 2 very quickly. 11 villagers on that Aachen.
The thing is, you have 11 villages on there, right? But you don't have the wood to make a military ship just yet. But I mean, it's fine. You have those improved villages. They're gonna get wood at the speed of light. Peps is not even looking at aging up yet. She's probably pop capped as well. Okay, yeah, she got pop capped for a little second there and quickly realized. But she's not looking at feudal yet. So this might be really bad for her. Caster could just take this over in no time. She's going for a second dock as well, which is not the thing you should be doing this early in the game when you don't even know if you're going to be able to hold that first push. Caster can make military ships now, and by then, you're in danger. A lot of danger.
You gotta be exceptionally careful here on these maps, right? It's very small. We do actually have the Cursed Storehouse coming up, so not gonna be any ninja shenanigans that we saw in the Angelica Bella series earlier today. But we also have a little bit of an interesting one. I didn't actually notice this. MllePeps is actually not out on the deepwater fish.
I like this. Surprisingly enough, I like this because she needed food now. She needed food right now to start her age up too. So I don't know if she rallied her ships back there the moment they came back, but she needs to go back for deep water fish. But that travel time was just going to make it too hard for her to catch up to that age up. And she already has the wood ready for military ships too, so she's ready for this. Kind of ready. Caster is getting her first military ship out now, and with HRE having that extra speed in gathering, that is going to be a really scary water fight. Mlle needs to get more wood. She doesn't have enough on wood right now to sustain this.
The thing is as well, right? You could have had a military fishing ship out a lot earlier than what you already had, right? And we do have that fishing ship now out, or the galley out on the map, and making sure that the fishing economy is idle as possible. So it's a good use of the timing and the advantage that you already have of Caster here. So making sure that this, I mean, it is cheaper fishing ships, right? So it's not as big of an investment that the Japanese has done, but it's still a big investment for the HRE to be doing here, doing a lot of fishing ships, a demo ship and 2 galleys.
Yeah, especially when you're thinking now, there's 2 galleys, which would get counted by a spring-old ship, but then you have this demolition ship to just seal the deal. Do not sacrifice that demolition ship yet. You might need it. And MllePeps is not making a spring-old ship. She's not making any ship. Even though she has the wood, I think she realizes, oh, I may have messed this up a little bit. Now the question is she just going to go fast castle and try to break Caster in half? I don't know.
Maybe.
Ooh.
So the thing you got to remember as well, right, is to not overinvest. I think this is something Caster is doing here. She's overinvesting into taking water that Peps has already forfeited. As I said, right, there's no springle ship, there's nothing coming out, there's already a demo ship. So if you have a quick look at how much resources it is, it's 90, 150, 120, 230, and 80, 80. It's a lot of resources that has been invested into water here that's not necessarily that needed. And in addition to this, she's actually going with a second dock.
No.
One of the things that she even has in queue right now is arrow slits. Oh wait, no, that's on this outpost. Never mind, that's not naval arrow slits.
Yeah, I also thought so. I was like, whoa, that's a scary one to go for. Yeah, I mean, you get that springle ship, you have these galleys. I understand going for that springle ship too, because you don't know if they're producing something, right? So they might pop out 2 ships and you're done for. But Peps is going for the aggression on land. She knows she needs to do damage. But I don't know if she's going to be able to get any significant damage done except for idle time, because now the water economy is feeding the HRE into Castle Age. And both of these players could go for Castle.
Both of them is looking to go castle as well, right? And not losing a unit here. Those samurai doing good work underneath the tower, idling a lot of economy, as you said, right? Arrow slits did come through as well. But now, a big question for me. Is the timing from Peps going to be there?
I mean, the problem is what timing are we talking about? Yes, she's getting the samurai, right? I thought she was going castle at some point. I don't know if she knew if she was going castle at that point. She's floating quite a bit of resources that I'm not sure she knows what to do with right now. She is getting upgrades. The arrow defense upgrade was iron undermesh, but that is also too many ships on water right now. She's like, oh, I have water. I just make more ships. You need to spread them out as well. You're going to deplete the fish so quickly. They're going to have an inefficient travel time. This feels like she's not too sure what she's doing now that she's won water. And Peps is coming for damage.
Peps is looking to damage, right? Remember, it's Samurai, can tank up a little bit of initial oomph here, but Burger Palace is going to be going up. A great choice here when you have the water like Caster does already, right? But now the big question is, can Peps idle this long enough to go up herself?
And what she's doing here, getting that extra tower, the attempt at it, is so important for her because she knows that she's not going to be able to deal with samurai pretty early on. So this gives her that little bit of a timing to just get back into, you know, making the units, being able to defend against them. She's ahead. Caster is so far ahead economically.
Yeah, it's really well played, and we do see those fishing ships. What's the rule, Whamen? What's the rule?
3 per deep water fish.
Very good.
Oh, I'm so glad I knew that. Okay, thank
Well,
you.
technically 2 with upgrades, but...
Really? Oh, okay. I don't get upgrades, so definitely 3 for me.
Fair enough. But at this point, Peps, look at the idle time that's being gotten here. It's very good, but there is some man-at-arms that is running across the map that is looking to get that Japanese economy.
The problem is as well, yeah, she got 14 villagers idle, but there's a 20 worker lead here, just from fishing ships as well. But I mean, the fishing ship efficiency will run out eventually, but not anytime soon. Not in the sense that you have a chance to survive this. And I think Caster is just getting that ranged attack upgrade as well is gonna help her being able to tower dive here.
But look at this though. Look at the samurai just doing so much work together with each other with the shield. They're just smacking down these man-at-arms, and there's a single reason for that, which is heavy maces isn't through yet, but it is through now for Caster.
And heavy maces, they do pretty well against samurai, right? Even though they just absorb that one little shot, it's gonna be more than enough to to keep hitting. You're gonna take them down pretty quickly. I mean, in a one-on-one fight, probably Japanese gonna get out ahead, right? Or how would you rank that fight, Mr. Conqueror 3?
Not ideal.
Not ideal.
We have some man-at-arms with heavy maces now. Let's see how quickly that fight turns around. Look at the damage that's being done now. But issue is there's not enough units here for Caster.
Those are insane maces. Oh my god. Okay, I choose men-at-arms every day. Thank you for taking my doubt away.
So, here's actually a thing though. We did some testing a while back. Who wins, Man-at-Arms from HRB or Order of the Dragon in equal resource number?
And what did your test conclude? I would say the Order of the Dragon.
So, the thing is, the second you get heavy maces, it doesn't matter what the Order of the Dragon do. Their Man-at-Arms will not win from the Order of the Dragon. As soon as you get heavy maces, they just win everything. You can have all blacksmith upgrades as Order of the Dragon, it doesn't matter.
That is... Oof. Then they just can't take them down. That is amazing. Sorry, I'm completely looking at this fight and I'm just completely lost in those big hits. I am so scared of those right now. And I'm feeling a little bit inspired to play HRE after seeing this. This is wild. Stopping the age up too. The villages are going down. Everything is going down. Peps in shambles right now. And I think we're going to a 1-1 in our semi-finals. This was not a distraction.
Well, not the way you wanted the destruction to be. Again, Red Water was happening as well behind all of this, so just having that eco, and you know, Burger Palace usually loses the initial oomph after quite a while, but when you have water like you have right here, doesn't matter if you deplete some of the fish, you just want to deplete the fish because you want to get those units out, and that is going to be a 1-1